The campaign for Ramsey County Sheriff may be over, but the political intrigue is still going strong. New Sheriff Matt Bostrom suspending discipline against 4 deputies because of concerns it could have been politically motivated. Tom Lydon is breaking this story for us. He's here with the details. Tom, what's going on?
Well, Jeff, it's an interesting story because the conflict of interest here could really cut both ways. Did former Sheriff Bob Fletcher demote an officer because he was supporting his opponent, or is the new Sheriff Matt Bostrom giving the deputy a second chance he doesn't deserve?
It is time for a new sheriff.
There are scenes from the campaign trail of the man who had become sheriff, Matt Bostrom. And right there in front, one of his earliest supporters, Ramsey County Deputy Dan Ruittimann. But behind the scenes, Deputy Ruittimann was having his share of trouble. Ruittimann's ex-wife was accusing him of trying to choke her, using these grainy photos of her bruised neck to get a restraining order. New Brighton police investigated their domestic troubles last summer after Deputy Ruittimann allegedly told his ex, "I'm gonna blanking kill your father tonight," and then made a cutting motion across his throat. No criminal charges were ever filed, but Ramsey County's Internal Affairs Unit determined it was conduct unbecoming an officer. Before leaving office, former Ramsey County Sheriff Bob Fletcher demoted Ruittimann, taking his gun and badge. But the day Sheriff Matt Bostrom was sworn in, he suspended the discipline in Ruittimann's case and for 3 other deputies. The deputies alleged Fletcher was punishing them for supporting Bostrom's campaign.
Do you believe the discipline was politically motivated?
It would, I don't know. I don't know if it was or wasn't. That's what we're trying to determine.
All 4 cases are now being reviewed by the Minneapolis Police Internal Affairs Unit to avoid a conflict of interest. And conflicts are everywhere in this case. Election records show Ruittimann gave money to the Bostrom campaign, both directly and through a political action committee. More than $1,000 altogether. Fletcher declined to comment on the Internal Affairs investigation, but said, "This new Brighton police report speaks for itself. A person with anger issues and history of violence against women should never be allowed to carry a gun and badge."
We have a great story to tell about what we have done to reduce domestic violence.
Which makes this moment for the campaign trail all the more ironic, as Bostrom talks about domestic violence.
It's an extraordinary record. I want to take those very lessons and take them countywide.
And Ruittimann nods his head. Details of the other cases are not available because they're still under investigation by Internal Affairs. They're not public. But we know at least one other deputy has been reinstated in his old job. Minneapolis police tell me its review of the Ramsey County cases could take some time. Tom Lydon, Fox 9 News.